and behold, a beautiful young maiden was running, and she was being pursued by some men. The king's guards and warriors rescued her on the king's instruction. Her adopters immediately ran inside the bush as they sighted the king's guards. Hello guys, welcome to Moonlight Tales by Uju. The title of my tale is The Crown Prince. Once upon a time, in the vast kingdom of Ameke, there ruled a wise king named King Omenka. He was a benevolent ruler, loved by his subjects, but his joy was incomplete. His beloved wife Ocheze is yet to bear a child. They have been married for 10 years without any children. One day, during the Council of Chiefs meeting, King Omenka announced to them that he has agreed with his wife Ocheze to marry a second wife to see if the gods will remember his household. This decision sent whispers of excitement and curiosity throughout Ameke Kingdom. Ocheze called for a meeting of all the ripe maidens of Ameke Kingdom to be gathered at the king's palace so that King Omenka can select from amongst them. Nnedi, Ichiokafor's first daughter, was chosen by King Omenka. After the marriage celebration in the king's palace, Nnedi's bride price was fully paid and every other marital rite performed. 2 years after the marriage, Nnedi could not bear a child, and this got King Omenka worried. The chiefs assembled for another meeting and unanimously agreed that King Omenka should take another wife. Ocheze arranged for another gathering of all ripe maidens in Ameke Kingdom. Uzochi, Chiomile's daughter, was chosen. Ichiomile was a rich farmer whose barn and farmland were amongst the biggest in Ameke Kingdom. All marital rites were performed and Uzochi was accepted into King Omenka's palace as the third wife. 3 years later, Uzochi and the other wives could not conceive, and this got King Omenka very worried. He decided to visit Abalaka, the great native doctor of the kingdom. Abalaka greeted the king as he entered his compound. "Long live King Omenka! What has made the king to visit Abalaka? You should have sent message across." The king replied, "The thought does not run in vain in the daytime. My wives are yet to conceive. What are the gods saying?" Abalaka looked up and told King Omenka that the gods have said nothing to him. King Omenka left in anger. 4 market days passed. It was King Ofala's festival celebration. The villagers were happy and excited, but King Omenka managed to put up a smiling face. He performed his rites, blessed his people, and had to retire to his inner chamber early that day as the merriment continued. Days later, Abalaka, the great native doctor, visited the palace unannounced and insisted that he had a message for the king. But the palace guards refused to inform the king because the king instructed them that nobody should disturb him. In the heat of the argument, the chief palace guard came out and pleaded, "We are sorry, eyes of the gods. You will see the king now." He ordered that Abalaka be allowed in. The chief palace guard immediately went in to inform the king of Abalaka's visit. Sighting King Omenka, Abalaka shouted, "Your Highness, may your reign be forever. The gods have finally spoken." King Omenka was eager to hear him. Abalaka continued, "O great king, you shall meet a very beautiful young maiden who is an orphan. She is the answer to the solution of your childbearing problems. Please be careful so that you do not miss her, as she is not from our kingdom. A ripe corn is recognized by mere eye examination. Abalaka bowed to the king and left. In a month's time, King Omenka was coming back from meeting of all kings in the neighborhood. Lo and behold, a beautiful young maiden was running, and she was being pursued by some men. The king's guards and warriors rescued her on the king's instruction. Her adopters immediately ran inside the bush as they sighted the king's guards. Then she walked up to the king and knelt down. "What is your name, young lady?" King Omenka asked. "Thank you, your highness, for saving my life. I am Akwabia from Amankwo Kingdom, the daughter of late Onyeje, the hunter," she responded. She told the king that the men pursuing her were from another kingdom. They wanted to kidnap her. The king liked her because of her radiant beauty. So the king insisted and brought her to the palace. The king made inquiries about her background and found out that she was an orphan and might be the one Abalaka talked about. He quickly declared his intention and Akwabia accepted. King Omenka married her without wasting time. All marital rites were performed. A year later, Akwabia, King Omenka's fourth wife, became pregnant, as well as Ochieze, Nnedi, and Uzochi. King Omenka was very excited. He called for a meeting of all the council of chiefs and testified that Akwabia really brought good tidings, good luck, and good fortune into the palace. He also informed them how Abalaka prophesied Akwabia's coming into the palace. Some months later, King Omenka organized a feast for all the people of Ameke Kingdom because God had remembered his household. There were lots of food and drinks. The villagers all came out to celebrate with their king. As the feast was going on, Akwabia went into labor. Dear friends and viewers, watch out for the concluding part of the story on my next tale. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel for more interesting tales. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.